about what's going on. We've improved a lot of things on the campus as a result of this metamorphosis. We have roughly 8 to 9 students for every one slot that we have available. And that says a lot about our enrollment. We're at 8,800 students. We've grown considerably since I came here in '91. We've led the state for the last 5 years in terms of FTE enrollment from percentage point of view. And I think that's very, very important. We've been averaging around $20 million a year in grants from the federal government. We have 3 chairs of excellence, 2 at 1.5, 1 at $1.2 million. And so we're doing very, very well in that area. And the students that we get now are extraordinary. So I feel very good about where we have come from whence we were when I came here in 1991.
You know, I think that talking about the progress that has been made, I think you also, each time that you visit us, you talk about the athletic program.
Yes.
And one of the things, I think one of the hallmarks really of the athletic program was your insistence on having a good football team and et cetera. And I think that to win the Ohio Valley Conference this past season sort of illustrates your efforts and what was done. Let's talk about that athletic program and what you tried to achieve.
Well, as you indicated, we did win the Ohio Valley Conference championship in football. But on top of that, if you look at the graduation rate of our football team, the graduation rate of our basketball team, you find that that is a dramatic increase in terms of those kids leaving here and doing very, very well. I've always insisted that you're a student first and an athlete second. And so when we won the OVC, and I saw that we were graduating these football players, and of course we've done well in basketball, and I saw that we were graduating those basketball players, I felt very, very good about that. But to be honest with you, I just believe that there's not a contradiction between strong athletics and sound academics. And in football, we're graduating those kids in a much better way than we've done before. And we won a very important championship, as you well know. And it's very difficult to win a football championship in the OVC because you play incredible teams. And we end up also playing Jackson State and Florida A&M, Southern and South Carolina State, in addition to Middle Tennessee State University, and you keep going on down the line. So what we did was rather significant.
Very good. You know, Dr. Hefner, and of course we're getting ready to come up to our first commercial break. And when we come back, we want to talk about some other aspects of the athletic program. But more specifically, I think that what we'd like to talk about during this second segment is the recent trip that you made to Africa. And perhaps when we come back, you can take about that 8 minutes and really give us sort of a report from your perspective, having been there and having seen some of the developments in Africa and some of the needs that are there, and perhaps give us some statements in reference to what you believe should be done in order to try to deal with so many of the social and economic and political problems that continent is faced with. And of course, what we'll do when we come back for our second segment, we'll talk about that. And we'll be back with our audience following this short commercial break.